So back in like October 2025, I went to the dentist, and after doing an x-ray, the dentist told me and my parents that my wisdom teeth were like at a 90-degree angle and were about to start impacting some teeth and maybe even hit a nerve. So it needed to get taken out soon so that it doesn't, get worse. Great. So we scheduled an appointment, and my parents scheduled the appointment for the day before my winter break, so that way I could heal over break and not, you know, when I had school still. Which, I guess it makes sense, but it kind of sucks because I'm going to be in pain for my whole winter break. But sure enough, the day before the surgery came and it ended up getting canceled. Oh my goodness, I'm going to live and I'm not going to have to look like a chipmunk for a week. But nope, my parents just ended up rescheduling it to a day before one of my breaks in February. So then I had to repeat the process of progressively getting more and more scared as the day got closer and closer. And soon enough, the day did come and it did not get canceled this time. So I had to go to the surgeon at 10 in the morning. And I'm gonna be honest for a second, I was very terrified. Everyone says, oh, just relax, it's gonna be okay. But I could not relax, and I don't know why. And when I got to the surgeon, I sat back in the chair, and the doctor pulled out this needle thing saying it was like hydration for when they put me under. And now I was already very afraid at this time of needles, but I just try to relax anyways and stay calm as he stabs me with the needle. And I'm laying back with my eyes closed, trying to relax. And I think the surgeon could see me like pretty afraid because I'm pretty sure that needle of hydration was not hydration because out of nowhere I start feeling this weird feeling in my chest. And then out of nowhere, I just suddenly wake up in my mom's car. And I don't know how, but I just magically gain consciousness in the car. And I don't blame the surgeon for lying to me because I probably would have lied to me too, seeing how I was low key freaking out. But I just remember being in the car with my mom driving home, and let me just reenact what happened for you guys real quick. Where am I? You're in the car. Oh, but how I get here? I carried you to the car. Really? Yeah. Oh, but how? I had to carry you. Wow. Hey, can I have some tacos for the taco truck over there? There's no truck over there. Yeah, there is right there. No, there isn't. I'm hungry though. Well, we'll get you some food. Okay. But mom, how did I get here? But yeah, I was very loopy and I could barely even walk or talk. When I got home, I just stayed in bed all day. And after a couple of hours after the procedure, I could start actually remembering things. It wasn't all foggy memory. And I was pretty much all normal, except I was still bleeding a lot and still couldn't feel my face and felt like a chipmunk. But it was pretty chill. I just stayed on my Switch 2 in my bed all day playing video games and eating mac and cheese and mashed potatoes. It was great because, I was the most unproductive member of society with a valid excuse. I literally had so little of a life that I literally played through and 100%ed Donkey Kong Country 1, Donkey Kong Country 2, and 103%ed Donkey Kong Country 3, some of the greatest 2D platformers on Earth. And I beat Legend of Zelda A Link to the Past. I had no life, as you could tell. And playing those games instead of making me mad since they're like 30 years old, I had a good time, even though I was doing nothing all day. It's a good little distraction. My parents would just come in from time to time saying, hey, how you doing? "Oh, I'm sorry." Okay, well, that's great. Keep resting up. But all good things do come to an end because after like 5 days, I was back to doing normal things. And after a week, I was like fine. My face didn't even look like swollen anymore. Stopped looking like I was saving food for the winter. Um, but if any of you guys have to take your wisdom teeth out, I hope your procedure goes well. And if any of you guys are one of those people who are lucky and born without wisdom teeth, well, you're also missing out on the greatest excuse to do absolutely nothing all day. Anyway, see y'all.